히말라야 눈더미같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a pic yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it I've been taxed for the night yeah Meet up extra early get it started yeah 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해 I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 내 폰은 100% tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm dirtin Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애를 bang Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 너 나 표적이지 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night ooh bass bumping right ooh I done lost count ooh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah If it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah
내 옆엔 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 지하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들으 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 힘 19개 하나에 500만원 이면 yeah 한번 계산해 500만원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah grinding every day Yeah 손으로 모아 pray Yeah yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah 너무 감사해 Yeah 이만 하면 돼 Yeah let's get it
一个飞字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，打造了肯定我在错。我脚步悠悠，漫步在长沙的街头 ，say whoa whoa，I am the local，24/7有热辣的状态 ，it's full show，跟着我走走。长沙人最讲的塑料普通话也炸，一日三餐绝对少不了辣，炸干本，韵味的 top。 酒嗨了，但是没多杯，厌恶了这么玩乐队，手两不疼跑不学费，抽脖子压抽的鬼鬼，就说是别想也恶干，就说我也恶干，学不得地了也恶干，我还是咋说的猛仔。来的放的在都不讲道理，这城市所有爱着 shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。 老英俊多久一步不过，我相信他们的泡泡之火比他们尴尬，因为手里有牌，吃得快板的嘛，为丑又再喊我快得落，我恨根不起。你在心酸，我还在无意，我犯过的爱是为深根不息，一路上我相信人者无敌。来的放的在都不讲道理，这城市所有爱着 shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。 一个飞字不能概括，因为的实在有太多，改造了真的我在错，Gotcha，东北新北都是两片秋叶，大家吵得不得。
It's an Eastern Conference match. As the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. At Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Pass to Simmons. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry. So that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Atlanta making a switch here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Murray. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. And a fast break for the Nets. Pull-up jumper. And too long on the shot. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Pass to Hunter. Here's Murray. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
KD with it. And guarded by Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's deflected, and they recover it. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Murray. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Here's Irving, and Capella sends it back. Here's Murray, driving inside. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
That one is no good.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is Young after the miss from KD. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Young. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside, Simmons. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
And here's Young from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
You hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Nets trail by 6. The wide open look for Durant. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. From the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
The Hawks, 20. Here to put on a show,
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Kyrie Irving, one of the quickest players in the game, so he's outstanding at forcing the issue when he wants on the drive.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul. Irving with it. He's got 6. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Basketball.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Kaminsky. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Curry with a wide open look. Action coming off the assist from KD.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Here's KD. Rebound by the Hawks.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip-in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the shot goes in. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
To the middle. Kaminsky in the corner. And Simmons with the rebound.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
It's Curry outside. Pass to Sumner. Out to KD. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans. Who needs a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear ya. Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Simmons left side, shakes him, and it's good on the way in. Simmons got 6.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Here's Sumner. Nets passing it around. Pass to Simmons. And then Short with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Team second.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeJounte Murray. Shooting 2.
Throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons on the wing. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Sharp's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Here's Collins. Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Collins, good.
It's pretty clear that Collins is settling in to the strengths of his game.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. Okongwu is a young guy, Frank, who is still polishing his craft, but on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So the sky's the limit still for this young big. The big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
Now Simmons, 8 points for him. Pass to Sharp. And the wide open shot from Warren connects from three-point range.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wide open look here for Murray. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
change here. Here's Curry. Curry on the wing. Driving the lane. What a terrific move that was. Curry's got 5.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Free throw good, Murray.
At the line with 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Nets trail by 4. Irving surveying the floor. To the inside. Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
From Kyrie.
He's got 7.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Inside, Claxton. That shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. Now here's Murray. Pass to Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Curry with the 3. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one. Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And that's where Kevin Durant's length really pays off on the inside. Hard to hold him back without fouling.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Nets trailed by 5. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Stolen by O'Neal. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Coming up on the floor for the Hawks.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Looking to get it going. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 5 points so far.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Curry. Claxton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton.
He's perfect from the line this time. just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
To the paint, and Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Personal foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Young for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Yeah, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Young looking it over. They get it back. Here's Okongwu. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Young. It's tipped. They recover it. A shot by Okongwu, no good. Nets trailed by 3. Pass to O'Neal. Simmons on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off. And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Outside Curry. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Murray. He's got 20. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitutions on the court.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Young. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got 9 points.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Young from outside.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta leading by 5. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for the 3 free throws.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort. Gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
Here's Young. It's good. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Pass to Capella from 12 feet out. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
Durant for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul.
Team second.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's good for 2.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
A nice shot by Irving.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Young. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. A clear look for Curry. The shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And here's Young. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Irving up top. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can't help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Poke loose. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 11. Down low. Outside for Simmons. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Shoots from the baseline.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Curry, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Murray. Here's Capella. Outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Right side Curry. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, with that high release and that length, when KD takes a 3, if you're the defender, you're pretty much just hoping he misses.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times that it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeJounte Murray.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shots good from Young.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Next foul. DeRon Sharp. Second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Hawks.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Outside Edwards. To stop the run. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Young outside. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up.